Hello and welcome to This Week in the News. Do I think that age should be included in DEI? Yes and no. As long as age remains a protective category, it deserves a place in DEI, and the oversight around age in DEI programming is dreadful. But the oversight is easily remedied through the massive number of nonprofit and for-profit organizations and individuals who have made age their area of expertise, like Age Equity Alliance, for example, who understands the implications of age bias and stereotyping across the age spectrum. So why do I think age shouldn't be included? Well, because the focus of DEI remains, for the most part, on the same two historically disenfranchised categories that were initially represented by affirmative action, and that's race and gender. And the truth is, we're still working all these decades later on getting that part right. So I don't think that any of the other categories in across the dimensions of diversity will ever get equitable airtime where DEI is concerned. So where does that leave age in the workplace? Last fall, Josh Bersin published an HBR article on the direction that EU countries were moving toward, quote, human sustainability, citing that people sustainability takes a holistic approach to corporate human capital practices. And talent now falls into this category of global citizenship mandates, and companies must treat and report them as such. And because Europe is also more proactive around issues of longevity, age and employment would definitely come under this purview. On the US side, there is the possibility of including age within the purview of a transformation role, since shifting demographics are global and reflect a tightening labor market, unless older workers are considered for open opportunities. Of course, I'm partial to the Chief Longevity Officer, which focuses on employment longevity for all employees, regardless of their age or their life stage. And it's not just about providing opportunities for all ages. It's about continuous development, reskilling, promoting, and actively retaining talent. It's about ensuring financial literacy. It's about providing an ease for employees to step out of work and then back into work. I published a Forbes article in January of last year, 2023, running the idea of a chief longevity officer by 9 global experts. The concept was very well received. In fact, I accidentally found an article by a professor and researcher at the University Institute of Lisbon who agreed. I'll include both links in the show notes. For employers who want to reduce turnover and create a healthy workplace, that doesn't happen in a vacuum. The employer-employee relationship goes 2 ways, and it takes strategy to measure where employees are and what are the gaps between employer wants and needs and employee wants and needs. So to retain active talent, you really have to understand what employees want and need. In other words, what they value, and then deliver on it. This Week in the News is sponsored by Age Equity Alliance, a Texas-based 501c3 working globally with progressive companies to competitively attract, develop, and retain talent across the age spectrum. You can follow Age Equity Alliance on LinkedIn, listen to our podcasts on Spotify, or visit the website at ageequityalliance.org.